Remember, the first and only reality of the Sith. There can only be two.
Hello, Star Wars fans. Adam, the Star Wars questioner here. It is common knowledge that Anakin lost his temper at being denied the rank of Master. What if Anakin had been made a Master, but not become a council member?
We didn't grant you the rank of Master. You're on this council.
After that masterful piece of video editing, we can answer the question honestly. And in my honest opinion, I feel Anakin would have been perfectly fine with it. Anakin didn't care about being on the council. Yes, it was a great honor, and it was something that he certainly wanted. But let's look at the actual dialogue between Palpatine and Anakin.
Anakin, I'm appointing you to be my personal representative on the Jedi Council.
Me? A master? I'm overwhelmed, sir.
Anakin's first reaction isn't, I'm on the council. It's, I'm going to be a master. He really only wants to be a master. Being a master gave him a ton of freedom and access to parts of the Jedi Order and his studies that weren't allowed for regular members. It also allowed him to retain his more maverick way of doing things. Being a member of the council meant that he had to abide more firmly to the code. He had to tone down his ways of doing things because he was a physical representation of the Order as a whole. Also, being a member of the council was meant to be an honor for those Jedi who had served their entire lives. It was a crown jewel of a Jedi's life, but canonically, you couldn't be on the council without being a master.
Allow this appointment lightly. The council does not. Disturbing is this move by Chancellor Palpatine.
I understand.
He understands how unorthodox this is. He even told Palpatine that the council would never stand for it. Had they indeed said, look, we're going to make you a master, but you can't be on this council, I bet that maybe he would be bummed, but he would have accepted it. This is what really sets him off.
You're on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of Master.
One, they were telling Anakin, we don't trust Palpatine or his judgment, so they're insulting a friend, which Anakin does not like. Obi-Wan in the Revenge of the Sith novelization knows this is a huge mistake, for Anakin is fiercely loyal to friends. 2. They're basically slapping Anakin. They will let him on the council, but they make it clearly apparent that they don't consider him an equal. Everyone on the council is an equal, besides the Grand Master Yoda or the Master of the Order, basically the Vice President Mace Windu. But even they allowed others to have their say and abided by their decisions.
How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's unfair. How can you be on the council and not be a master?
A perfect follow-up to this is this scene a little bit later.
What kind of nonsense is this? Put me on the council and not make me a master? It's never been done in the history of the Jedi. It's insulting.
Oh, calm down, Anakin. You have been given a great honor.
In Legends, Coyote wasn't the master due to his race's needing him to be a polygamist due to the lower birth rates. Because he needed to be given special preference for the sake of his race, he couldn't be given this rank. But in canon, when Anakin has his outburst, he is very much in the right. No one, as far as we know, has ever been denied the rank of master as a council member. There is also one other thing as well. During the scene when Coyote suggests that Obi-Wan lead the hunt for General Grievous, we hear all the speaking characters vote. We don't hear the rest of them, I think for simplicity's sake. Yet know who doesn't vote? Anakin. At first I thought it was just him sulking because he didn't get to be the hero to end the war. But I think he had no voting rights. Since he wasn't the master, I believe he literally had no voice in any decision made. Even his body language suggests somebody who is in a place that their opinion is neither asked for nor wanted. Also, let's not forget the real reason why they elected him to the council.
The council wants you to report on all the Chancellor's dealings. They want to know what he's up to.
They elected him only because of his relationship with Palpatine. They allowed him on the council simply because he could spy on the Chancellor without being detected doing so. If they had just given him the rank of master but said, sorry Skywalker, not yet for the council, he wouldn't have been insulted. But the council flies in the face of tradition, basically turning him into a warm body on seat, and in turn start insulting him at nearly every turn. They even ask him to be a traitor towards the Republic and towards a friend. That more than anything drives a wedge between them that may never be mended. I think the line that sums it all up, that truly confirms what Anakin has only suspected is,
If what you've told me is true, you will have gained my trust.
Mace Windu had just told him that he never trusted Anakin. Trust is built upon respect, and if Mace Windu did not trust him, he had no respect for Anakin as a person and his personal struggles. Mace Windu's line acted as an official statement of the Council as a whole, since he was one of their figureheads. With that one line, Anakin's feet was firmly set towards betrayal and joining the dark side. Well, that's it for today, guys. What do you think? Leave your comments down below, and as always, have a wonderful day, and may the Force...
The rebellion cannot be allowed to persist. Ignite the inferno.